Twitter is trying to get MatPat canceled before he even has a chance to retire. Hello everybody, this is the Mad Salvi. I am here again with some more weird stuff that happens on the internet. And yes, people are actually trying to get this dude canceled. Now everyone is trying to go back to something that happened about 3 or so years ago with the Autism Speaks issue. He supported it during that time. He did not fully vet Autism Speaks. He did not fully vet the people that were behind Autism Speaks. So it makes sense that later on, he did actually apologize for Autism Speaks. For those people who do not know what Autism Speaks is, it is supposed to be an autism advocacy group, but it was found out that they are pretty much more just in it for the monies, more in it for the publicity, the fame, etc. They don't do very much for actually helping families with autism. From what I remember correctly, during that time, I'm not sure if they've changed, but the time that it came out, they didn't actually advocate very much for autism. It seemed like what they were doing was more causing autism to be kind of like this, ooh, spooky thing, ooh, random mysterious thing out there, mysterious people who are autistic, etc. MatPat disavowed himself from it, and he ended up apologizing from it. But it's not enough for these people, of course. It never is. These people are saying now, responding to the person who originally said it, which was someone below, like, who cares if he quits? Plus, his theories aren't all that good either. The ableists are whining. Of course, it's the ists, using the ISTS thing to push people into different camps and such. Ableism is as a thing that people use, etc., to hurt people that are not, have disabilities, that people saying that ableists are trying to hurt them. For anyone who wants it, is going back to something all the way in 2020. Gonna do a thread on awful things MatPat has done. I wonder how that one actually went. I don't think it actually went very well, just based on the replies that he's been getting. Muting, for the fact that he had to mute because he wasn't getting the replies that he wanted to get. He was actually getting people owning him in the comments down, in the replies to this, and he was getting quote retweeted to hell, all that kind of stuff. MatPat stands are almost as bad as Dream stands. Basically, since he's not getting the responses he wants, he's calling everyone their stands. And he also says, also, if you're taking the time to read this and you're mad, just block me, IDGAF. Of course, people are going to be that way when, they are, doing their things, whatever it is that they want to do. Now, Bailey responded, there's no way you're bringing this up after 3 or so years after it happened. We have heard no news of him ever wanting to donate to that company again. And also, wasn't it that he was supporting a specific company that he didn't know was supporting Autism Speaks? Yes, from what I recall, he was supporting a company that was supporting Autism Speaks. And of course, you're not going to be responsible for the companies he's supporting, but he ended up disavowing the whole situation. He apologized for any hurting, any pain that it was caused by him being in that situation. As a YouTuber and as a VTuber myself, you do run that risk sometimes when you're trying to support people, like what happened with the Completionist when people were trying to support him, and he ended up being an a-hole himself. And the Drago, the original guy who started this whole thing, said, there's also all of this. He went trying to, get back the stuff for his original thread. And here we go with the next one. As he didn't know what the organization meant, and it was years ago. After he was educated on it, he never, ever raised money for them again. It was a genuine mistake that never happened a second time. Yes, people are allowed to make mistakes, even if it was years ago. You're allowed to make mistakes with the caveat of you not making that mistake again. With the caveat as if you keep going and make the same mistake again and again and again and again, of course people are going to call you out on it, and rightfully so. He only did it once, as Rubio says as well. I don't care for MatPat, but to do this while he quits is pretty much hate writing the man. Yes, they're trying to get publicity, they're trying to get clout, they're trying to be like, look, I was the one who brought this out, and of course he's, if he ever does get canceled, they're going to take responsibility for it. And he's like, people trying to dunk on them as well. Shima says, you're literally just trying to stir up drama. Is this really the attention you want? Pathetic. Little CC said, if I remember correctly, he was supporting a specific thing that he didn't know was also supporting Autism Speaks. Let the man rest, I swear to God. Yeah, people are not having it. And of course, the guy who originally did it, Drago Lurking, he ended up hiding several replies that made him look very bad. And of course, I brought them up as here as well. This S is so cringe. It was 3 years ago. He already apologized for it. Stop making up reasons to hate popular things. Oh look, a terminally online loser, waiting for an opportune moment to shit on a content creator for attention. Go outside, loser. That's what I agree. I agree with that 100%. Go outside, touch some grass, do something. From one autistic to another, go F yourself. So even people who are autistic were like, yeah, this is a nothing burger. And this time I think it was someone on TikTok saying, when people are upset about MatPat quitting, so I bring up the fact that he's a transphobe who donated to Autism Speaks. There's stuff back in the past. I don't think he's an actual transphobe. I highly doubt he's a transphobe, and I don't think people will ever believe he is because has never shown it. Bro, he misgendered Deltarune characters, and the Autism Speaks stuff happened in 2016. Stop trying to find ways to hate to be different. You can accidentally misgender people and still not be a transphobe. Just letting you know out there, just letting all y'all people know, all y'all haters out there, you can be someone who misgenders someone once and then, not a transphobe. If you get corrected, you correct yourself, which I believe is what happened with MatPat. So yeah, he's not a transphobe, not in my opinion. They were Deltarune characters, number one, so they weren't actual human beings. And Autism Speaks shit was once. Y'all are so soft, it's insane. Get off your phone. Why is it always the best one, says this person here. I knew there would be a video like this, and I'm surprised on how anyone can remotely take it with a straight face anymore. Alright, let's go to the next one. This isn't like a while ago. It was a while ago. Good 6 or 7 years. Well, the timeline is wrong. It's about 3 years or so. 6 or 7 years for the Deltarune stuff. Now, another person who believed him said, I'm glad he quit now. Another person who knows the truth says TikTok MFs when they realize they try to spread hate and misinformation just to be different. This is why no one takes y'all seriously. Absolutely. There's no reason to take someone seriously who does this, really. You're not special, stop trying to be. He donated $1,000. It's not even a lot. This is so corny. People just, not dunking on these dudes for doing just being disingenuous. If you're disingenuous like this, you do get called out, luckily. So both Twitter and TikTok can be kind of chaotic and very just toxic. Let me know what you think down below, though. Is this something that should ever have been brought back up? Is it something that is a nothing burger as I think it is? You let me know down below. I want to know what you're thinking. Of course, like and subscribe as it helps my channel. I appreciate all of you. This is the Mad Salvi, sending lots of love your way. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Make sure to hydrate and all that wonderful stuff. Thank you so much. Follow on socials, Twitter, Discord, all that fine stuff. It's going to be down below in the description. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Bye-bye.